Mr. Sharma,
Yeah.
okay, you made that point. I will give a final word to RP Singh. RP Singh, the simple question that I want to ask you is this. Does the BJP accept that Arvind Kejriwal poses a formidable challenge to them in Delhi, in Punjab, possibly in a part of Haryana, yes or no? Or do you believe that Arvind Kejriwal does not carry any political weight? Are you ruling out that Mr. Kejriwal could become a potential thorn in your flesh in the next couple of weeks?
First, let me break this myth of changing the constitution and 400 seats. Is in the Congress manifesto, it has been mentioned that will amend the constitution for changing the reservation. It's part of their manifesto. If you want me to read out this page number 8, para number 5, please ask your friend to read that first and then talk about changing the constitution and accusing us of changing the constitution. But coming to the point, Rajiv, I again request you, please ask your correspondent or your field people to check on what's happening on ground today itself. People are snubbing the Aam Aadmi Party workers, saying, "Go away from here." They're shooing them away, telling them that you are not required here. And then it's very clear that this liquor scam is going to stick on him. Is already there on his face. The slur is already on his face, and wherever he goes, it will remind people of one bottle with one bottle free. It will remind people of the money which he has made and contested election. It will remind people of, oh, my friend, give me a second. He spoke about law and order, good position in Punjab. Oh, you know, gangsters and Khalistanis and the criminals come together and loot people there. It's known. And also, people are reminded of the funding by the Khalistanis. Sikh for Justice has openly claimed that they have financed Aam Aadmi Party and Kejriwal in tune to some 125 crore rupees. So people are going to ask these questions to Mr. Kejriwal.
Okay, point taken. I've listened to all my politicians and I appreciate them joining us, but I also want today to turn to the legal question, because what has happened in this particular case has significant legal implications in a country, remember, where there are hundreds and lakhs of under trials. And of course, the Prevention of Money Laundering Act in particular is seen as a draconian one. Let's raise the question. Decoding Supreme Court's bail to Kejriwal, why did the Supreme Court grant Mr. Kejriwal interim bail? Does the order give hope to other accused, particularly under the PMLA? Is the bail order to be treated as an exception, not a precedent? Joining me now, Abhimanyu Bhandari, Advocate Supreme Court, and he is an expert on the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, has written a book on it, and Bishwajit Bhattacharya, former Additional Solicitor General of India. First, you, Abhimanyu Bhandari, do you see this as an important precedent that the court has set, or do you believe this is an exceptional case considering that Mr. Kejriwal is a Chief Minister of a state and therefore has been granted bail only as an exception, not a rule?
I think it's a very significant ruling, and it's a ruling which will have a very good impact in the jurisprudence of bail. The court has very carefully balanced the right of the state to keep an accused behind bars, the right of an accused to get interim bail, and also the right of the people at large who have a fundamental right, specifically if a political leader has been taken into custody. Because, Rajdeep, look at it this way. This is a case where, of course, Arvind Kejriwal as an accused has his own fundamental right to come out on interim bail and contest elections or campaign for his political party. But also, given that his political party is a political party with some attraction in the state of Punjab and in Delhi, and is a national political party, so the people of those states also would like to interact, know and hear and see what the leader wants to say, so that they can make a decision who to vote for. So the Supreme Court's decision at para 15, if you look at it, balances everything and says that there are various facets that we've considered, and we feel that it is time that we grant him interim bail, specifically because the Lok Sabha elections are in and around, and therefore is a very important decision because it really underscores the power of our democracy. And I think that Supreme Court has made a really good decision and sent a message that, look, whenever we talk about bail, we have to look at everything and we have to take a holistic picture when deciding whether or not to grant interim bail to an accused.